Don't forget that umbrella, raincoat, really anything. I don't know that you can actually have anything to prevent you from getting soaked. At least that was my case this morning when I had like horizontal rain with the wind spraying into my face.
Wind's also going to be a big part of all of this that we're experiencing. So the umbrella, the raincoat, the rain boots, eventually you'll probably need the snow boots. Yes, the shield. You're going to need just about a little bit of everything. But that's why it's important to have that emergency kit in the back of your car anyway, so you can have everything. At the moment, we have some light to moderate rain falling across Metro Louisville. Nothing that's too intense, but we have had some heavier downpours, especially earlier this morning. Now, the rain is a bit more diffuse compared to what it was early this morning before sunrise. The heaviest rain has now pushed off to our northeast, and we're in a little bit of a dry slot at the moment, but we're not done with the rain. We're going to continue to see that rain fill in as we head through the afternoon and evening hours, and we're kind of in the middle of a train of rain, so to say, that's moving right along the Ohio River Valley. Snow is falling back to our west, but it's going to be a while still before we see any of that winter precipitation, mainly in the form of some freezing rain. We've already had some pretty decent accumulation since midnight, about 4/10 of an inch here in the metro, half an inch in Corded and Brandenburg, 5,500ths in Hardinsburg, and Huntingburg coming in at almost 1 inch. They are the winner. This morning, an ice storm warning was issued for these counties in purple. This includes Metro Louisville, most of southern Indiana, and central Kentucky. This officially starts tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. and lasts until Friday morning at 7 a.m. Again, obviously for the ice, but we could see some snow and sleet on top of it. Here's the impact timing for that winter weather. For southern Indiana, north of the I-64 corridor, you'll see it in the early morning before sunrise, that transition to freezing rain. For our central counties, including Louisville, that transition to freezing rain will start around sunrise, and it won't be until the late morning and early afternoon hours south of the parkways that you start to see that transition over to freezing rain and the impacts from that. So looking at Futurecast into this evening, temperatures will still be in the lower and middle 40s, maybe even the upper 40s for a lot of locations. But as we head into the night, a cold front will push south, and then our temperatures will begin to drop. So southern Indiana will be the first to see temperatures below freezing and that transition to freezing rain. But what's important to note is that when temperatures drop below freezing, you don't instantly have ice accumulate. There's a little bit of a delay by a couple of hours. So even by 7:30 tomorrow morning here in Metro Louisville, starting to see those temperatures near or slightly below freezing, and it'll be a couple hours after that that we likely start to see some of that ice beginning to accumulate. Heading into the late afternoon, this is 5:30 p.m. tomorrow, pretty much our entire viewing area is seeing freezing rain. In southern Indiana, you might start to see transition to sleet or some snow as temperatures continue to cool, and that snow will be in kind of an additional punch to us, so to say, and that snow will also be off and on into tomorrow morning. Some of the latest models do try to give us some light to moderate snow showers continuing into our early Friday morning before this entire storm system finally moves out of here for Friday afternoon, and maybe we even start to see a little bit of sunshine, but Friday is going to be very, very cold. As for that ice accumulation, widespread amounts between 1/4 of an inch to half an inch of ice will be possible, maybe even a little bit more than that in some locations, with an additional 1 to 2 inches of sleet or snow or both on top of that. So that's why this is going to be such an impactful storm. And again, we do have that concern for some power outages and damage to those trees. 7-day forecast, 32 degrees and falling for Thursday. Highs Friday likely only in the upper 20s. Lows Friday night into Saturday morning easily into the single digits. In some areas might even get closer to 0. Low 30s on Saturday, and the rest of the forecast looking quieter but still very chilly. Those temperatures largely in the 30s.